again, the same lesson over and over again. Trust the process. Just to give you an example, this morning we woke up and we are in the driftless region of Wisconsin. We decided that we want to rent a car, and that was the plan until it wasn't. We tried one place, we tried a second place, this, that, multiple reasons why it's not working out. We're like, okay, that's not the path. We're gonna figure it out. On the way down to our boondocking place, we saw a green Jeep for sale. I stopped by, I got the info, and then 2 minutes after we arrived at our place, and our hosts were letting us stay at their place for free. Not only have a Jeep, but they're gonna give it to us for our stay. So in those next 3-4 days, we're able to see the area without having to worry about renting a Jeep, without having to worry about buying a Jeep or a car, whatever, because we needed it, and God, the universe, provided it.
Yeah.
It's right there. Look at that. Look at this. You see? Waiting for us already. Like, the owner was... You need a Jeep?
Amazing.
You need a Jeep?
Yeah.
Here's a Jeep.
Beyond amazing.
I
have a feeling we're going to find our Jeep too.
We are beyond grateful. I am humbled again. It's always the same thing. Trust the process. Trust the process. Let go of control. Trust the process.
Didn't that bother me?
Of course not.
It didn't bother me.
The most generous people that we have ever met, Kathy and Jay, received us with open arms. She has her own garden, everything organic. She was on her way to the farmer's market. She was like, here, lettuce and cilantro and basil, amazing. And also, we're the safest place in the world because turns out that he's the sheriff. Which is amazing. And they also gave us this beautiful welcoming package, which we can't wait to dig into. Here we go. This whole region is not only beautiful, but it's famous for its many regenerative farms and organic everything, and people being super kind, sharing, good neighbors. We're super excited to explore. But first, if Kathy said that she was going to sell at the farmer's market, of course we're going to the farmer's market to support her and to stock up the fridge.
I just remember the feeling of when Jay said, "You need a Jeep? Take mine." And when he pulled up with it and handed me the keys. How many times do we think that there's only a certain amount of ways that we can get what we want, until we realize that we could not even have imagined, or rather, we didn't try hard enough to imagine, beyond our present circumstances. And that is what boxes us in. That is what makes it impossible to manifest what you want. Conditioning the how. Because you don't stay open to it arriving in a form that you had not planned for.
Baby, be careful, that's the sheriff's car.
I know, but it's also ours while we're here in town. So it's our car. Can I see the flowers?
Wow.
Look at this. Wow.
What's the crate? What's inside of it? Check what's inside the crate.
Oh.
What's inside the crate? Is it a giant fishing gearbox crate? Like
this.
Mama!
Look at that.
Mama!
Yes, Mama.
I'm holding the baby.
And I'm holding the flowers.
Yeah, I'm holding the baby because the baby can get inside. let's get the baby gun.
But
Oh my goodness.
everything that's
The salads.
Everything that she did.
fresh from the garden.
It's
This is
fun for us to get to see it through your eyes too.
like quite a few times, right? You had all types of trailers. You have done this before.
Yeah,
You know the feeling. Right?
yeah. So we have
Yes.
a renewed appreciation. you
I
know,
love
for the
that.
beauty.
You're
Yeah.
giving back. We will do the same one day for sure. Like, this is it.
celebrating, leading into America's 250th anniversary. We didn't make any plans. We just trusted that we'd end up in the right place. And we absolutely ended up in the right place. Show the fireworks. Show that sunset. They're already practicing for tomorrow.
Before Jay had given us his car, he had to go in and remove his bulletproof vest, his badge. I did ask him to leave the handcuffs, if you know what I'm saying. The town was small but charming, and the energy, the sense of community was everywhere. Kids always find a way to connect with other kids. I don't think that we tap into that skill of play often enough as we get older.
Happy 250, America!
When we left our home in New York City to explore this wonderful country and find out what it truly means to live free, we did not intentionally plan to do it during America's 250th anniversary. But the fact that we're doing it now,
It is not accidental. Left or right?
hi there.
Happy 4th!
Happy 4th. I imagine it already started. Where's a good place for us to park?
I mean, you could just park on the street here on the other side of me.
And then we'll walk?
Yeah, you might
Yeah,
have to walk about
perfect.
2-3 blocks.
Perfect.
Did it
Thank-
already start?
Yeah, it just started.
Perfect.
Oh,
yeah,
let's go,
thank
go,
you.
go. Thanks.
Just skirt around me and park where you need to.
Amazing. Thank you,
thank you.
sir. You've arrived. Sheriff to sheriff.
Sheriff to sheriff. It's like he knew the vehicle.
It turns out Kathy was from the next town over, and they were having this July 4th parade where everybody from that town would build a float, and they would drive down through Main Street, and the entire town would gather. And there were some pretty unique and creative floats, I have to say.
It was a very authentic experience, and I'm really glad that we had that with the children.
For us to be able to step into that and feel that was really something special.
What a magical place. The first time I discovered it was in that book, Atlas Obscura,
Feel like we're back in Japan?
which is all about hidden gems around the world. But when I saw a picture of the carousel, I said to myself, I have to see that in person. So that was definitely a manifestation of mine. And I knew about the house a little bit, but not enough to have expectations.
It continues.
And that helped me preserve the sense of awe and to have the experience just like our children did.
There was this really creative and amazing person named Alex Jordan who had this genius idea and vision in his mind. And he brought that into this world and shared it with everyone else so that they too can experience and feel the way he did. Everything that he gathered in his lifetime and continued to gather was in this place. Each room has its own essence, its own experience.
I appreciate the fact that the experience as a whole was just like history preserved in a time capsule. And we could just time travel.
It's one of the most brilliant manifestations of somebody's imagination on Earth. It feels like you're truly stepping into somebody's mind, and you can feel the way that it made them feel.
Whenever you discover your soul's song, so to speak, whatever you create to give back to humanity, that's your legacy. And that's what the House on the Rock was for Alex Jordan.
I think it's made of bone.
No way.
Yeah? Wow.
So often, when we talk about manifestation, our sole focus is on our perspective, how we can get what we want. But rarely do you see it from the other side, which is what made this experience in Wisconsin for us so profound. Because we didn't just see it from our perspective, we got a chance to see it from the person that it comes through. We learned that you have to trust beyond your current circumstances. Trust that it will come.
Most of the times your solution comes through a person or people, places and circumstances that you don't know yet, you haven't met yet, you haven't been to yet. They have yet to appear in your life. At the time when your desire first arrived, you didn't have any of the necessary circumstances for it to manifest. Whether something is possible or not depends on what you believe and how much you want it. If you can see it in your mind and not condition it, you can have it in your hands.
And so look how much is possible when you let go of control and stop trying to force what you want in the manner that you want it.
Just because you can't see the how doesn't mean that it's not possible.
The last ride. This is the last ride you take.
Well, do you have anything you want to confess?
Try out there.
Is this for night vision?
And night vision and thermal.
Stop it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Bunched up in the back here.
A little bit.
Is this your size, babe? Jay,
I don't know. Is this God stepping in?
this is what happens when you hang out with the sheriff.
That's right. A little bit. How do I loosen this part over here?
Nah, you don't got to buckle it. It's fine.
Okay, so when I lower it, or do I lower it?
Yeah, you're gonna have to tilt the whole helmet, I think.
Whoa. All right, hold on. Let me get out.
Well, thermo is right here. And there.
So the one on your left eye is a thermal. So that'll pick up. You can probably see the horses out there.
You close your right eye, right, to do it?
Well,
I leave them both open. I've spent enough time behind them where I can kind of blend the image.
make out.
Wow. Wow.
You can see it.
Okay, and the right one?
The right one's a night vision, so it'll
Night
be
vision.
a little easier to see detail and navigate.
Oh, I'm seeing how you're doing it now. You kind of have to find a way to blend it.
Yep.
And the light helps you out, and then you know when you're seeing the thermal. Wow.
Well, what are you seeing, Alex?
Baby, literally everything.
Who's running there?
I see right there. You have the horses right there. Baby, you can see the horses.
I can't. I have to see through the... Wow, I wish I could film through the lenses. Alright, then. Okay. Oh, stay. Stay. I need to focus. Stay. Wow. Incredible. You, wow, thank you for blowing our mind.
Thank you for one of the coolest people ever. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Maybe able to turn the flash.
That's it. Oh my. Yogurt. Yeah, no yogurt in the police car, please.
There's been a lot worse in the back.
Hey, this is...
Oh.
Jay, honestly, what are you doing?
Stop it. What?
Bye. We're going to jail.
No, you're not going to jail.
I'm not away.
You're free, don't worry.
I'm free. I escape jail forever.
Probably won't turn the lights on
Because the people are gonna get scared.
Yeah.
I'm having goosebumps, guys. Now the neighbors are gonna say, uh-oh, somebody in trouble.
we go Red Jays.
No?
Wait, is that UV light?
This one's not UV, it's just red.
Oh.
So there's a camera in the back so I can see when I'm driving.
Yeah.
Is your police car?
Wow.
The UV lights.
He's having a good time. Backup came too.
You have to tell your wife in the morning that you were so rowdy that had to call in for reinforcements.
What a beautiful, cool experience.
This horse is good. That horse is good.
Look at this guy. That's the deputy.
Do you want a picture of the horse?
And that's the sheriff's horse.
What is it that's kind of like feeding this this desire to help people or to help the community? Like, where is this coming from ultimately?
It starts with the foundation that my family gave me of service. That has been, I don't know, instilled in me. It was never really discussed, but it didn't, it wasn't a lecture that I got or anything like that. It was just seeing my parents taking care of others, being available to others, to help when needed. My mom was a nurse, dad the funeral director. There was times I resented that at Christmas, or if I had a school play or something that my dad couldn't attend because he was needed elsewhere. And I grew to respect that and appreciate that. And so it started out with that. And then seeing people come up to my dad on different occasions and saying, thank you for what you did for us. And this was, outside of the funeral, might be at church, might be at a gathering, a picnic or something like that. I'd like to have that too. But it was just instilled in me the idea of service and what it really boils down to. And I don't overtly talk about it much at all, but I believe I'm honoring and serving God by serving others. So that is within my core, but that's not something that I verbalize. I just prefer to act on that in the best way I can.
See my badge up on my coat up here? See how it looks just about like my badge?
I have to see that.
Yeah. Looks just about like that one.
There you go.
I think it's just the same size almost too. It's inspired us in so many ways. So what is it that is, why you do it?
I don't have a pat answer to that. I think having RVs ourselves and then traveling and knowing what would be nice to have as an overnight stop, and the idea of sharing what we have. I had the 50 amp hookup here, and we plugged our RVs, and we've had people that have friends that have come and stayed. We used to have get-togethers, as odd as it sounds, but at the funeral home, it'd be my in-laws and then my mother-in-law's brother and sister, and we would have campouts. Get-togethers at the funeral right here, and then at another one of my locations, if there was something going on in the community, we'd meet in the funeral home parking lot and camp.
What's the invitation look like, guys? Let's meet at the
It would be.
What's happening at the funeral?
They just call it Camp Bossateg, and so we would. It was enjoyable, and then we'd have some others that would come and stay, and then I don't remember how if it was Kathy or me that saw about the Boondockers Welcome and thought, that's really neat, and it's a neat idea that people would open up and allow folks to come, and so we just decided to sign up and do that and welcome people in.
It's very rare, in my opinion, that people would do that, because mostly people are afraid of the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know what kind of people would come. Are they gonna be nice? Can something bad happen? Are they gonna be respectful? Are they gonna rob you, right? You never have this type of thoughts?
I don't. Now, I say I don't, and then, I'm also a cop. So there's, there's part of that, it's always in the back of my mind. But as you saw the other night, cops come by here frequently.
Yeah.
So I know we're well protected, but then there's, you can get, I think, a sense of people in a very short period of time, and you read people, and you talk with them a little bit.
Read us right away,
we open book. It's easy to we look.
Yeah.
And so I think you can tell. Oftentimes you find what you're looking for too. You find good people are, you find them. You find the good in people.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
And we tend to be trusting. We've never been taken advantage of here. And if we are, well, then we are.
Nothing stops you from practicing the gift of giving.
No. It was just there are good people everywhere you go, and you can find them, and sometimes they find you.
And so now this leads us to what we said at the end of the last episode, that we had discovered a deeper understanding to the Golden Rule. Because even though it seems fairly obvious, do unto others what you would want done unto you, can be a bit ambiguous when trying to put into action. How much am I supposed to give? What am I supposed to give? You have to become the type of person that can put yourself in somebody else's shoes, just like Jay and Kathy did, and imagine that if you were in that situation, what would you need?
You reap what you sow. And if everyone is a reflection of yourself, then it only makes sense that you would give generously. You would give what you would give to yourself. The best.